Peace and high frequencies, everybody. I want y'all to know it's getting glitchy, y'all. It's getting real glitchy, okay? And I'm explaining to y'all what I mean. In the dream space, a lot of us have been really having a whole lot of vivid dreams. I mean, extremely vivid. A lot of things been going on. People are becoming lucid even more. People who don't dream have been dreaming. I've been hearing a lot of different things going on. And I know for me in my space last night, it was some strange and unusual feeling that I had in the dream last night. So I was sitting in like this space, almost like this cell. It felt like a prison cell or something, just waiting for this entity to come in. Now I'm sitting in this holding cell. I take my first eye vision and I go through this hall, and this hall of where this entity was walking through, I could hear his steps. Like I could hear boom, 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 like loud steps, but I could not I could not see the entity's face. I just could feel it. I didn't like the energy that I felt. So I was like, okay, I don't want to be here when this entity gets here. My mind kept saying, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here when this entity gets here. I don't want to be here. I'm seeing it getting closer and closer down this maze of a hallway that was like, almost like a chamber, like prison cells, of what I was seeing, like, silver bars is what I was seeing as that it was walking down this hallway maze, like coming to me. Its goal was to come to me. And when I had the first eye view to see where it was going, I saw that it was coming to me, and I was like, I don't want to be here. Now, as I'm saying I don't want to be here, in my mind, I also go to this place where I am holding, it felt like I was holding this baby, like my nephew when he was a baby, like my great baby nephew. I know it sounds weird, but he's my great nephew here in this reality. And it felt like I was holding him with one hand, and I was throwing his body down. I did it twice, and I woke up out of the dream. And that felt like a fail-safe in the dream realm. And I don't know if you all have been having experiences with fail-safe in dream space. And what that is certain things that you can do, certain things that you say or do in the dream space, just depending on, you know, who you are and how you maneuver in the astral plane. But you do these things and it can take you out of that space, or it will actually just wake you up. And that's what's been going on. Like I did that. I remember taking his legs, slamming him down, and it wasn't like nothing was harming the baby. It was just something I had to do, and that woke me up. But while I was doing it, my mind also was still in that cell saying, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here. So I was hearing that I don't want to be here while I was taking and slamming the baby down. These were two different parts of me. It wasn't like I was one place and and that's what's been going on in dream space too, you all. It's not like here. You know, we can only be at one place at one time here, right? Because we're physical matter. Like, so if I'm at home, I'm at home. If I'm at the grocery store, I'm at the grocery store. I can't be at home and the grocery store and at work all at the same time here. But in the dream space, I've been noticing, I've been having remote viewing of myself. Like, I can see myself doing things and then doing something else. So I'll have a remote viewing of like me in the cell, as well as me throwing the baby down, you know, doing that. So it's like three different parts of me, but I'm doing something different in all those parts. So It's getting glitchy, y'all. Excuse me. It's getting glitchy. It's getting real glitchy. And it's a lot of weird things that happen. I've just been looking at my dreams, feeling them out, listening to them. Also looking at how things are playing out in the waking state. Because I also look at things that happen here that gives me insight into what I need to do here, what I need to look out here. And also here gives me insight on what I need to look out in the dream, in the astral plane. All of it is connected and works together. So y'all, it's getting real glitchy. So if you haven't been experiencing dreams and you notice you're starting to dream more frequently and vividly now, man, everything is starting to open up. This world is starting to open up. Secrets are being revealed. People are being whistleblowers. The sky is changing. We're still in eclipse season. We just came out of a full moon. We just came out of 11/11 portal. It's getting real glitchy. It's just a lot of things and a lot of energies are going on, but not to have anybody, in an energetic type of fear situation. So we don't live in a space of fear. We live in a space of awareness, and we live in a space of just being observant and experiencing those things within us and outside of us. And so I just want you all just aware of those things that's going on right now. We are in a high frequency of manifestation as well. So a lot of things are being manifested on site. On site. I love it. I'm excited about that. I love it. Just ride the wave, y'all. Try to stay in alignment. I won't say try, I would say stay in alignment, because we don't try, we do, or we don't. So stay in alignment. If you don't know what that means, ask for your higher self to bring that awareness to you of what does it mean for me to be in alignment. How can I be in alignment with universal consciousness? I want to flow with those things that I need to come to me. I want to flow with those things that I know dwell within me that are a vibrational match to my soul essence. I want to be in the present moment. I don't want to fast forward my life, nor do I want to slow it down and look backwards. But I want to be in a constant state of presence and flow. So I can be in the universal alignment with the all sacred energy that dwells within me. So those things I want, desire, and need come to me. I am a magnet. I don't chase, I attract. Those things that should come to me are already mine. All right, so we got to stay in that constant mindset, right? Even like when I'm driving or I'm at work or whatever, I constantly have those thoughts. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm speaking. These are affirmations or mantras or words that I'm saying to myself to help keep me in a state of presence, and also keep me in alignment with universal thought that's of a higher frequency, okay? Because if not, anything can come crashing into our mind, into our thoughts. Anything can, throw us off kilter if we allow it, if we give it space to. So again, like I said before, let there be no holes in your armor. Okay, let there be no holes in your armor. Let your armor always be completely mended and whole. Let your garment always be completely mended and whole. So you'll be able to come against the wiles. The wiles of the devil, of these things that we cannot see. All right? These spiritual entities, like I said in the dream space, I could hear the energy and I could feel that energy, but I couldn't see him. And in certain spaces in the dream realm, I know there are energies that cloak themselves as well. There are energies and entities that know how to cloak themselves so we can't see them. All right, they'll keep themselves, or they'll shift. All right, they'll shift and morph. into something that they really aren't. And they'll think you, like, I was listening to Love Terrorist when she was talking about her dream, and she was saying that they were Asians. And in my mind, I'm like, they're not really Asians. They were cloaking themselves to look like Asians, but they weren't really Asians. And sometimes energies and entities will do that. It just depends on how it feels to you. All right? It just depends on how it feels to you, because, you know, the whole culture and color and skin tone and all of that is a construct for here, for this realm. Entities and energies don't have all that, but they will cloak themselves in that, and they may have a vibrational match to that particular culture. And I haven't really went through to decode my dream with me sitting in that holding cell and waiting for that energy and entity to come to me. And I did not want, and it felt masculine, I didn't want him to get to me. It didn't feel good if he did get to me and I needed to get out. So, you know, I had a fail safe of swinging the baby 2 times and waking up. I don't know. And I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And so, yeah, I don't know if it was, you know, chambers of my mind sitting in a holding cell to release it. I know I didn't want to stay there to find out what it was. It wasn't inviting. I didn't feel like it was something that was, and I don't know if I had to fight this entity. Yeah, I don't know. It felt like I was being held captive for whatever reason, y'all, and I don't know. It was very weird, and I'm trying to get to an understanding of it. But I'm also feeling like, when I'm saying it's getting glitchy, y'all, I'm also saying that it is, and it's also feeling like, and this is what's so fucking questionable. It's like, who's tapping into our dream space? I even don't like to say it, but it feels like somebody is maneuvering or tapping in to our minds while we're sleeping. And I go to sleep with everything off. I go to sleep in the dark. So there's no TV running, there's no phone running, there's nothing. I go to sleep in total darkness. So I may have my Himalayan, the only thing I have going at night is my Himalayan sea salt lamp that I keep on in my bathroom. But it definitely feels like somebody's tapping into our thoughts in the dream space. Even when I'm listening to other people's shared experiences in the astral realm, I'm starting to feel that. So you all let me know. It's getting glitchy out here. Let me know if you feel like, you know, your thoughts are being tampered with in the dream space, like somebody is coming in and manipulating your movements in the astral realm. It feels like that happens sometimes too. It's not frequent, but I'm feeling it, and I'm feeling it from others too. So, and like I did before the dream space, I always, you know, are in a mindset of protection, keeping myself protected, calling out my higher council of light, calling on those sacred ancestors to work on your behalf, so you can go experience, fight, do the work. You know, some of us are in a cosmic war where we're doing that. Some of us are shifting and changing timelines. Some of us are jumping timelines and jumping to a different experience. Some of us are doing that. And some of us are changing history here. rewriting and changing the history that has been written already. It's a lot of us doing a lot of things, and as some of us who are healing in the astral plane too. Some of us are going in doing the healing work for our inner child. That's another thing that you can do. Some of us are also helping ancestors cross over, or preparing ancestors, which are elders now, but they're preparing them to cross over. And there's some ancestors who have already crossed over, but it's a process for them to start going through the multiverse, and having various experiences. So some of us are working in it, some of us are working in all of that shit. Me, all right, some of us are working in all of those different areas. So yeah, it can be pulling at times. But yeah, that's what's going on. It's getting glitchy, y'all. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your thoughts. Keep on staying in those high frequencies. Things are shifting in our favor. The odds shall forever be in your favor, right? And I'm going to leave you in peace and high frequencies.